Welcome to Insights into Insurance from the A-Team at Americana Insurance Group. All information provided is educational in nature and not intended to be acted upon without first consulting the appropriately licensed professional.
It's a Saturday morning. That means it is time for our Insights into Insurance program with Americana Insurance on this kind of cold Saturday morning. Mike White is your host, along with Tom Sorensen in studio with us. And a good morning to you, Tom.
Good morning, Mike. I don't mind cold as long as it's dry. That's all I care about.
Weather's going to be decent later today, but we did have that frost warning earlier, so folks will be able to get out. And the farmers, more importantly,
that's what I'm talking about. Yep, exactly.
Well, let's just jump right into, we did get an email question from a listener today, and I'll read that question.
Well, I don't think it's really a question, but it's kind of, but that's okay. Well, you go ahead and do this.
Hello, Insights into Insurance. I'm a client of Americana Insurance Group. They have our farm, auto, crop, and health insurance. We just received our lunches for our farm family and helpers and want to let the people know how grateful we are to Americana Insurance Group and their support to the local farming community. Thank you, Americana Insurance. Please keep up the great work. And this comes in from Wendy. And I know, Tom, you were busy earlier this week.
Oh, it was one of my favorite. It is one of my favorite days of the whole year. And Wendy, thank you. Okay, it's hard to pass up an email like that and not share it with everybody on the air. I'll be honest with you. And I know Wendy and their farm and their farm family is awesome. My favorite day of the year was just on this last Wednesday. Wednesday.
Yep.
We went out and delivered approximately 450 lunches to our farmers, Mike.
And that's just fantastic. And that, again, for those folks that are not familiar with Americana Insurance Group, this is one of the added benefits to be a part of that group. I mean, this is a feel-good story, Tom. The farmers, of course, yesterday was National Farmers Day around the country, and a lot of folks don't realize they sit back. I'll say us city slickers will sit back and think, well, the farmers, they complain about the crop insurance, they complain about the price of corn, the soybeans. But I'll tell you what, folks, we didn't have the farmers, we wouldn't be where we are today.
Absolutely, Mike. I couldn't say it any better, so I'll leave it at that. But how do we go about the process of doing it? That's just it. I thought, all right, we'll just share with our listeners how do we get 450 lunches to somebody in one actually morning. And so, first of all, Wednesday, October 10th, okay? It wasn't, we started this, so hopefully we get these lunches to our farmers while they're harvesting, okay? Well, guess what? That didn't happen on Wednesday. They weren't out harvesting, but I can probably go through the process here and tell you why we still had to deliver them, okay? So how it happens every year is we, around mid-September, I have to kind of pick out a date of when are our farmers going to be what I would say peak season of harvesting, okay? Well, so about mid-September, I picked about October 10th, okay? Which would have been
fantastic, normal year.
It would have been perfect if we didn't have whatever. We hadn't seen the sun in, 7-10 days, whatever. Seemed like 100, but anyway. So I had to put in an order with Marketplace Foods. That's where we get them done, with Tammy Newman, the deli manager there. So I have to give her an estimate of how many lunches and when. Okay? So then once we do that, then we set up email to our farm clients and send out. So we actually have a mass email list of who our farm clients are. Okay? And in that email, there is a place where you can click and say, hey, I can order lunches here. And then so they can clink. Yeah, I can clink. I've been watching too many Hogan's Heroes.
There lately. You go. Sure.
They can, they can click on the link and go in and register for how many lunches, and they also put in there their delivery instructions. Okay, lots of times when they're fully harvesting. They might be at the bin site. They could be, who knows?
Not at the home property,
right?
Maybe at another location. So I'm sure during normal years it can be very difficult for you guys to kind of run down those.
It
families.
can be, but you know what? It's a blast. we really enjoy it, and so that's how we get the word out. Okay, so obviously not everybody has email, or not everybody checks their email all the time, or has the wherewithal of clicking on a link and signing up. A lot of times it's the spouses that are doing it and things like that. So the ones that don't sign up, a lot of times they'll call in, or we will normally call or text them to get their order, kind of a reminder. So this email that we send out, I think we end up sending out 3 times to get their order. And then the last email we send is, hey, your lunches are coming tomorrow. That's what we sent out on Tuesday. So.
And again, it's not something that Americana Insurance has to do. This is something Americana Insurance Group loves to do. And as you said, Tom, they look forward to it every year. And it's not just yourself delivering 450 meals to the farmers and their families. You've got a professional group as well that the staff gets together. I saw you all lined up on Wednesday.
Yeah, you were telling me we were illegally parked out in front of Marketplace, and you know what? You probably are right, but man, when you try to get all the 450 lunches and all the waters and everything like that, it's quite a chore to get that. So once we get all the orders, once we get it, I have to put together routes for our delivery people. Okay, so there's 6 of us, and it's our staff or our team that does this. Okay, so like my route was Glenville, Lisle, London, Emmons, Conger, Mansfield. So I kind of took that south. Oh, I should say actually Northwood, Iowa. I was in Iowa too. And then the next staff member, Renee, took the Wells and Alden area. Nancy took the Hollandale, Blooming Prairie, Oakland, Hayward area. Lamar takes the Freeborn, Manchester area. Suzanne, she travels north up to Geneva and up all the way up in the Otana. But we actually have quite a few farmers up in the Otana area. And Amy, the last one, she starts in New Richland or Ellendale, New Richland, comes down through Clarks Grove, and then she fills in spots that it's easier for, we just might not be able to get to on some of our routes, but she travels all the way over to Keister and back. So, and with all that, we have them all 450 lunches delivered by noon.
Absolutely amazing, but it's all works, and it's been done just not the first year, Tom. You do it for quite a few years now.
We've done it, actually, I think it's been done probably, I'm guessing, matter of fact, I know that we got the number too somewhere. I think it's like 14, 15, 16 years we've done it. So. And
the farmers and their families, believe it or not, they look forward, and again, your staff, the 6 of you, Tom, you're not out there, delivering these lunches to the farmers and the families and then trying to upsell them or sell them insurance. This is just a gratitude, a thank you for being part of the Americana Insurance Group.
Right. Actually, we don't have too much time to sit and chit-chat because we got to get these lunches delivered by noon. So it's kind of, hey, thanks for the business. I hope this weather straightens up and we're off, so yeah.
And a lot of the lunches, as you say, Tom, may not be delivered right to the home property. They may be at a bin, and they may be out in the field, and you're walking across the field delivering those lunches.
It's quite an experience. Oh, and by the way, we had a contest between us, the team delivering, of how many deer we saw. So whoever won that would get a $10 lottery ticket. So we had our own little contest within ourselves. I won. There was 4 deer. I thought I'd be more. Somebody would have more than that, and I had 3 cattle on the road.
The good news is Tom didn't hit the cattle and he didn't hit the deer.
No. So. Oh, by the way, if you did hit a deer that day, you're an automatic winner.
Oh, all right. Again, it's just part of one of the benefits of belonging to the Americana Insurance Group. Tom, we just kind of touched upon this great thing that you do with Americana Insurance Group. We've got to talk about a few other things, harvest pricing, and, of course, our 100th show is coming up on the 27th of October. We got a little contest, so you'll want to stay tuned here. When we come back, we'll talk about that as you're listening to the Insights into Insurance program here on Kate 1450.
You got a side that wants more space, 'cause every day starts like a race. You got a side that loves that style, but to fit in those shoes gonna take a while. Today life's got you running, tomorrow big things are coming. Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
To learn more about how Nationwide can help protect your many sides, call Americana Insurance Group in Albert Lea and Wells.
Welcome back to our Insights into Insurance program on this Saturday morning here on Kate 1450. Mike Whitus along with Tom Sorensen. Tom, let's talk a little bit. You do have a little prize contest going on.
Yeah, this is, again, with the farmers that we do. We have a farmer fall harvest price contest where back in the spring, they actually give me, my crop insureds give me their guess on what the fall harvest price contest, or actual price will be, and ones that are closest to the for corn, one for corn and one for beans, they each get a Carhartt coat. So that's what we do. So that'll be announced probably about November 2nd.
All right, so not too far away.
No.
Is, the prize contest. So tune in. We'll make sure to announce that on our Insights into Insurance program as well.
Yep.
Speaking of that, we are going to celebrate our 100th Insights into Insurance show October 27th, and we have a little prize to give away.
Yes, we do, Mike. In celebration of our 100th show of Insights into Insurance next week. Well, October 27th, that's pretty close to Halloween, right?
Yes, it is.
So we're going to do a contest, a jack-o'-lantern decorating contest. So decorating a jack-o'-lantern or a pumpkin can be carving, painting, or any other way of transforming a pumpkin into a jack-o'-lantern. And jack-o'-lanterns must be brought to Americana Insurance office anytime between Monday through Friday during normal business hours from October 25th through October 31st. And then the final deadline is by noon on October 31st. And then we're going to take a picture of that jack-o'-lantern, and we're going to put that on our online voting site. And it'll be promoted on social media and our website. And the top 3 jack-o'-lanterns with the most votes will win. The first place, because it's 100 episode next year, and again, or next week in celebration, we're going to give $100 worth of chamber bucks away for first place. And second and third, there's going to be some other prizes that we're also going to do, and they're going to be nice prizes. And then on Halloween, I will be down at the office, and our jack-o'-lanterns will be displayed, lit, whatever that needs to be done, and we'll take trick-or-treaters at our office until 7:30 p.m. on Halloween night. So just so they know, once the jack-o'-lantern is in our possession, it's ours to keep, and we'll dispose of them in the correct manner.
And they can be any size. They can be bring them in with a truck, bring them in with your hands. It doesn't matter. There's no age limit either.
Nope.
It's
no age limit.
We'd like to just pack Tom's office with Halloween jack-o'-lanterns and $100 just for decorating a little pumpkin for our 100th anniversary coming up on October 27th. What a great idea!
I actually Carrie from your sales, one of your sales force actually came up with this idea. I was asking you guys what can I do for the 100th episode, and she came up with this idea, and I thought, I'm going to go with it. So it's a great idea. I'm going to have fun.
Very close to Albert Lea Seed House.
Right.
Albert Lea Seed House has pumpkins, so if you're wondering where to get a last-minute pumpkin, go to
Yep.
Albert Lea Seed House. It's right there. You can take it home, decorating. And when we say decorating, Tom, it doesn't mean that you have to carve it out.
No.
As you say, it can be painted on. It can be drawn on with faces. Any way you want to do it. You just need to follow the guidelines as far as bringing it during normal business hours to Americana Insurance from October 25th through the 31st during normal business hours, and it'll be on display. So, you know, you could probably just stop into Americana Insurance during that week and see how many different pumpkins they have and say, you know what, I think I can do a little better than that.
There
and
you go.
And get a pumpkin.
There you go. That would be great.
Lots of fun. The winner gets that $100 in chamber bucks, and then we'll have prizes for second place and third place.
Yep.
It'll be well worth an opportunity and just an extra benefit for those folks that want to stop into Americana Insurance and take fun in this 100th anniversary that will be airing on October 27th. Tom, a fast Saturday morning, a little on the cool side, but again, on behalf of the farmers that are part of your group, I'm sure every one of them would like to acknowledge and thank you for over 450 meals that were sent out last Wednesday to the farming community. And as always, Tom, they can always get a hold of you by
507-377-2000 or email me at insights@americanainsurance.com, or they can go and check our Facebook because this is where that jack-o'-lantern contest will be announced also. And then our website will also have it at www.americanainsurance.com. And then after we'll be having a voting link to the best jack-o'-lanterns. So
fantastic. And on behalf of the farming community, thank you, Tom, for all you do. And as we now get into hopefully some nicer weather here for the farmers, as always, we want them to be safe.
Be safe, please. I want you as clients for a long, long time.
All right. That's Tom Sorensen with Americana Insurance. I'm Mike Whitus, and that'll wrap up this Saturday edition of Insights into Insurance with Americana Insurance here on Kate 1450.
You've been listening to Insights into Insurance from the Americana Insurance Group. All information provided is educational in nature and not intended to be acted upon without first consulting the appropriately licensed professional.